Hello dear students, in our previous session we discussed about wool, different sources of wool, and process of obtaining wool from fibers of wool. Today in this session we will learn about silk. Silk fibers are also animal fibers. Silk is a fine, strong, soft and shining fiber produced by silkworms in making their cocoons. What is cocoon? Cocoon is something that covers or protects some insects while they grow. Silk is a naturally lustrous fiber. Silk does not conduct heat, so it is a good insulator. It keeps person warm in winter and cool in summer. The rearing of silkworm for obtaining silk is called sericulture. Now we will discuss about sericulture. It's a very old occupation in India. India produces plenty of silk on a commercial scale. The silk thread is obtained from the cocoon of silk moth. There are variety of silk moths which yield different types of silk yarn such as tussar silk, monga silk, kosa silk, mulberry silk, etc. The most common silk is the mulberry silk. Now let us discuss about the life cycle of a silk moth. There are 4 stages in the development of silk moth: egg, larva, pupa and adult. Stage 1 is the beginning. In the beginning, female silk moth lays egg on mulberry leaves. The eggs are hatched into very small larvae within a week. These larvae then feed on mulberry leaves. The larva looks like a worm and are so called caterpillars or silkworms. They then grow in size over 3 inches, and then the caterpillar is ready to enter the next stage of his life called pupa. An adult silkworm first weaves a net to hold itself. Then it swings its head from side to side in the form of figure 8. During this movement, the head of the caterpillar secretes fiber made of a protein which hardens on exposure to air and becomes a silk fiber. Soon the caterpillar covers itself completely by silk fiber. This covering is known as cocoon. The cocoon is made by caterpillar to protect its development as pupa. The silkworm continues to develop inside the cocoon to form silk moth. In last stage, pupa, which is encased in the cocoon, develops fully to form an adult silk moth. After the complete development, the cocoon splits up and beautiful silk moth comes out of it. This completes the life history of a silk moth. So, this was the life history of a silk moth. Now, let us understand the process of production of silk. To obtain silk, silk moths are reared and their cocoons are collected to get silk threads or fabric. We will now learn more about the process. For the production of silk, the first stage is rearing of silkworms to obtain cocoon. For this process, healthiest moths are chosen. Female silk moth lays hundreds of eggs at a time. These eggs are stored carefully on paper or cloth strips and are sold to silkworm farmers. The farmers keep eggs under hygienic condition and under suitable condition of temperature and humidity. The eggs are then warmed to suitable temperature for hatching. When eggs hatch, silkworm or caterpillar comes out. Silkworms are then fed on mulberry leaves day and night. They then increase enormously in size. The larvae are kept in clean bamboo trays along with young and freshly chopped mulberry leaves. After 25 to 30 days, silkworms stop eating and start spinning cocoon. The second step is processing cocoons to obtain silk fiber. The cocoons are collected and boiled in water to kill the pupa inside them. Hot water makes the silk fibers of cocoon to separate out. This resulting fiber is called raw silk. Then the silk fibers obtained from the cocoons are spun to form silk yarn, which is then woven in looms by weaver to make silk cloth. Let's have a quick recap of this chapter. In this chapter, we learnt about two animal fibers, wool and silk. We discussed about sources of wool, process of wool production, occupational hazard in wool industry, life cycle of a silk moth, and sericulture.